Susanna Reid calls out Kerry Katona for letting her daughter Dylan-Jorge use social media when she was just 8 years old after she became hooked on skincare videos. Susanna Reid called out Kerry Katona for letting her daughter use social media when she was just 8 years old after she became hooked on skincare videos. Kerry appeared on Tuesday's Good Morning Britain alongside her daughter Heidi, 19, to share how Dylan-Jorge, who is now 12, wanted to buy skincare designed for adults after watching videos about how to achieve the perfect complexion. Heidi, who is herself an influencer, shared how she grew concerned for her sister after she watched an array of Get Ready With Me clips online and told her mother it was becoming out of hand. Susanna then questioned why Kerry had allowed DJ to use social media at such a young age, with the star hitting back that everyone else of her daughter's age was using the platform. Heidi said, "I think she was seeing a lot of Get Ready With Me, the trend of having glass skin, I understand. It's all she's seeing, so she just wants to be like her friends."
An unlocked iPhone 14 for just $299? This renewed 128 gig model gives you a vivid OLED display, 5G, and the freedom to choose your carrier. Want to check today's Amazon deal? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/6 before it's gone.
"I think she's just copying what she sees." Kerry admitted she was blown away when she discovered how young some children were, despite using skincare designed for older skin. She added, "I went to Boots, and there was all these 8-year-olds, droves of kids at all these different products, and I was like, I don't understand why you need all this skincare." And Heidi said, "I told you 1,000,001 times, Mum, this is getting out of hand." Susanna then asked, "I'm gonna say something a bit spiky here, Kerry. Why is an 8-year-old on social media?" Defending her mother, Heidi said Kerry was really tough on her at a similar age, and she wasn't allowed to use social media until she was 13. Kerry then added, "We had Avon, we had this, we had that. I've had every generation of children. I've repopulated the world alone with all my children. Molly is 25 next month. She was 9 when she had her first iPad. What I have noticed with all of my children is how the generations have changed and how older, despite how younger they are, they have gotten, so each trend and each generation it has changed. And as much as I try to keep her off it, everybody else is doing it. It's hard." Susanna noted, "I'm not criticizing you, I'm only saying," before Kerry hit back, "I mean, normally, I just put her in a dog cage, do you know what I mean? So it was either that or a tablet or iPad, there you go, kid." Heidi warned that adult beauty standards are being force-fed down kids' throats through social media, and backed the calls for a social media ban for under 16s and age warnings on skincare products. It comes just days after Kerry shared that DJ had been forced to enroll in a state school after her private one closed down. The singer shared that Dylan-Jorge was primarily upset that the summer holidays at state schools were much shorter than the private ones, where pupils typically break up in early July. The mother of 5 went on to blast schools for giving children too much homework during the holidays. She said, "DJ's off school for the summer. She's absolutely gutted because her private school shut down, so I've put her into a state school. Before, she'd get about 12 weeks off, so now she's in shock that she only gets half that." She went on to tell the Mirror, "I love it when the holidays come round. School is all hands up to ask a question, hands up to go to the toilet. Then they send my child home with homework after they've had them in class for 6 hours a day. I think it's rubbish." Kerry shares DJ with her late husband George K., who died in 2019. She also shares daughters Molly, 24, and Lily Sue, 23, with former Westlife singer Brian McFadden, and Heidi, 19, and son Max, 18, with ex-husband Mark Croft. The star has previously shared that she refused to pay for Heidi to attend a private sixth form, as she hated it and couldn't decide what to do with her future. She said, "She asked to carry on her studies in a private school's sixth form, but I refused to pay for that because she's not in school enough as it is, and she hates it. It'd be different if she decided she wanted to go to drama school. I would pay for that because she's a born star and is really good." It comes after Kerry also opened up about her battle with debilitating, chronic pain, as she shared how her body had completely shut down. The TV personality was previously diagnosed with ulcerative colitis last February and arthritis in 2021, but has now shared that her body has completely shut down. Kerry had previously shared she would be undergoing surgery after being diagnosed with arthritis in her shoulders and a protruding disc in her back, and 5 years later, the star shared she was still struggling with her crippling pain. The star added that she's awaiting the results of a full health MOT to try and get to the root cause, and it scared her how fragile her body has become. Kerry said, "I'll be honest, I'm still feeling pretty CP at the moment. I live with chronic pain and have for years now, but there's been more than one occasion recently where my body has just completely shut down. I know I'm overdoing it and not making enough time for myself, but it's still been really scary and sobering to think how fragile our bodies are." Writing in her column for New Magazine, the star said that along with a health MOT, she was seeking help for her twisted spine from an osteopath.